Hey everyone, this is alexusadays, and I just wanted to share some experience of working with AI and trying to do testing. I keep on reading stories online where people use AI to create an app from scratch, and this is everything front end, back end, and just kind of host it, and everything magically works. I find it really hard to believe unless you know what you're doing that it's actually doable. The reason for that is when using AI for simple testing scenarios, let's say I needed to update some of the scenarios in the files because of the schema got updated, and some fields were added, some other fields were removed or values updated. So there are some things that had to be done in order to test start working again. I spend multiple iterations, like 5+ iterations, with clear asking in the console, the LLM, what I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to update, asking to go line by line and go through the files. Maybe the file sizes themselves pretty large, like JSON files or something. But every iteration, you would have an issue if you just get the file after the update, plug it in, and try to run with it. It would fail. And it was like very simple reasons. So fields were missing still. They were improperly updated. Sometimes the data type would be wrong. Um, it could have multiple fields repeating the same field that shouldn't be only there once. Keep getting confused about what is required, not required, even though the schema would clearly say which fields would be required and which are optional. So after multiple iteration and spending a good amount of time trying to trust AI in the process and kind of asking nicely in different variations how this needs to be done, it ended up just being easier going, scrapping all the effort that it did, and going line by line myself and updating all of the files. Even knowing what should be done and looking through things, I mean, it was a guidance, clear explanations. It wasn't doing what it's supposed to do or what was asked for. It was hallucinating and giving some stuff that wasn't there. So I can't imagine a person that actually never did anything like this and not code savvy, just asking a question, it's magically building a front end and a back end and creates an API for it and connects everything and launches server, all that stuff. I find it hard to believe. And if it even somehow does work, I don't see how it will be able to maintain it, because any changes that it does, what I found, if it runs in a problem and it can't really fix it, will keep on continuously like hallucinating for solutions that are not there. So each iteration will make things worse, worse, and worse until it's going to be unfixable mess, pretty much. So at some point, it's just easier to delete everything and start from scratch. So yeah, I don't think AI is there to have like complete freedom of going and updating and doing things. You really have to have a knowledgeable person overviewing the process and many times taking over and actually correcting AI for what type of work it produced. That's just my experience. I don't know. Do you have same experience? Do you work with AI? What did it actually do for you? Let me know in the comments. I'm generally curious. What's the whole hype about and why people say, they did this with AI and worked perfectly? Because that's just not what I see. All right, this was Alex. You say days. Thanks for watching and bye bye.